Starting Rainbow Six Siege can be pretty overwhelming. After all, Siege players do have the highest average IQ between all gamers.
Alright, that's me. Free kill. I don't know why I swung.
Anyways, that's why in today's video, I'm gonna get you on the right track to becoming a better player. I'm gonna preface this video by saying that in no means am I a perfect Siege player. I've been playing since Steel Wave and I know a lot about the game, but I also still use these strategies to improve my own game. So the first way I have for you to get better at Rainbow Six Siege is by watching content. Watching people play is one of the best ways to learn because you can take their strategies and implement them into your game, and they don't even have to be professional players. Just watching anyone will help. So watch this video and I'm going to tell you some of the things that you can learn from it.
Shuttle. 2 remain for Astralis, but a shotgun at close range.
Iconic.
Let him go in.
No!
Iconic, be patient. Be patient. What are you going to do? You know 2 are there, and he gets them both. There's only 1 remaining, and Astralis are in good shape. And JR and 4K.
So obviously this is a pro player, but unless you're like Bolo or someone, there's a lot you can learn even if you don't know much about the game. So one of the best things you'll ever learn is that there are certain times when you do not shoot. This is a perfect example of one of those times. If he shot, the other player would turn the corner, also known as swung, and the round would have been over. But he waits so he doesn't alert anyone. Another thing you will learn is that what works for some players won't work for others. After he got diffuser down, he pushed the rest of the players. For a player like me, it would probably have been smart to stand still and do something called hold the diffuser and wait for the time to run out. But he's obviously really good, so he can do that. Another thing you can learn from watching Siege content is the terminology you use. Siege players are weird. And we have a lot of names for stuff. You have to learn these so you can tell your teammates where your enemies are. The next thing you gotta do is practice, and there's so many ways to practice in this game. Some things are like T-Huns, shooting range, and death matches. My personal favorite way to warm up is a death match because you get to play against real players and you also get to respawn. Aim is a really important factor in Rainbow Six Siege, especially now because of the run and gun meta, and we don't rely as much on the gadgets that operators have. You're also going to want to run the 1.5 times scope on most of the guns that have it. It turns the guns that have it into a headshot machine if you use it right. And you should also go into one of these game modes and just learn the maps, learn the guns, and also you should learn the recoil controls of each gun. You also gotta find a group of friends to play with. They can be online friends, it doesn't really matter, but your friends are gonna talk you through what you should do when you are playing. If you are ever in a situation where you're the last player on your team, it might be tempting to mute your friends so you can focus, but you shouldn't. If they're good players at the game, then they'll be watching the cameras, so they'll have some information on where the enemies are, and your friends are also going to make the game just more enjoyable in general. The fourth and final way I have for you to get better at Rainbow Six Siege in today's video is you gotta find a way to enjoy the experience. After all, it's a video game and you're supposed to be having fun playing it. If you don't, you're just gonna get frustrated and not want to play the game anymore. Rainbow Six Siege requires a really strong mindset, so if you keep losing and losing, don't get down on yourself. It's just a game. You're gonna get better with time. Thanks for watching today's video. There's so many more ways that I can share with you to get better at Rainbow Six Siege. So if you want to see them, just drop a like and subscribe to the channel.